Okay, let us speak today about Mahatma Babaji and my Guru Yogi Ramaya. And also about initiation, so-called Diksha. Kriya Yoga Diksha, etc. In most of traditions and schools of Kriya Yoga and Tantra Yoga and Buddhist Yoga, we have a system of initiation. And actually, in a very traditional way, it is impossible to learn meditation and techniques of Kriya Yoga or Bijamantra tradition without initiation. First, you have to receive Diksha or initiation, then only you can learn special mantras and meditation techniques. That's traditional way how it's happened. At the same time, it's strange, but when Yogi Ramaya gave me all that instructions about meditation, and later on he gave me permission to teach, he told me that okay, if people will choose to receive initiation, let it be so. And he gave me also all details about a ritual of initiation in our tradition, and at the same time he gave a kind of free choice for my students maybe not to receive initiation. That's pretty strange. And as actually Yogi Rama himself was a very unusual and strange guru. In the 20th century, in 50s and 60s, he spent years in Himalayas, in the area of Badrinath and Kedarnath, in different cave ashrams with Mahavadar Babaji, with Gorakhnath, with Nagaraj Babaji, etc. And actually later on he came to the United States. It was 1968. And for most of his disciples, he gave only preliminary techniques, and for some he gave like really complete set of Kriya Yoga techniques and Bija mantras. And his approach was if you practice with a master, you already initiated. I mean, you may go through the special ritual, which is extremely ancient, beautiful, simple in a way, but you may choose not to go through the ritual, and anyway you are initiated. And in a Kriya Yoga tradition, we say if we breathe together, that itself is initiation. If we repeat Bija mantra together, that itself is initiation. If we just have satsang, that itself is initiation. But at the same time, of course, traditional approach is great, and I'm not denying, and my Guru Yogi Ramaya, who passed away in 2006, by the way, he was also not denying that. But just the initiation is something way ahead, more subtle than sometimes we think. It's like you may be baptized in any church, but you may not be real Christian. You may receive a huge amount of initiations from all kinds of traditions. Actually, most of the Westerners, they don't consider initiation as something serious. I have a huge number of friends, spiritual friends. They just go and visit easily 50 ashrams, participate in 100 seminars, and they receive all kinds of initiations. Then they just forgot about, okay, I don't even remember. Maybe I got this initiation, maybe not. And the question of responsibility sound strange, because there is no any responsibility for the most of the modern Western practitioners. And of course,
on the other side, there is gurus who use initiation like manipulation with students.
Well, it must be, I agree with you, it must be a responsibility from the part of the gurus as well, because, I mean, if somebody is giving initiation, it must be a responsibility for both guru and disciple. And also, you know what is actually very important to know, that we have in yoga and meditation tradition, okay, well, there are many kinds of initiation, and sometimes people even don't know what is the difference between this and that kind of initiation. Okay, in Sanskrit language we call it diksha, means initiation. And one kind of initiation is okay, just a healing transmission of the healing power. The perfect example is Reiki healing. It's a diksha, it's initiation. Even if you are not initiated into the healing, I mean, you are not becoming a healer, but if you just come to the healer and he give you Reiki healing, that itself is initiation, diksha, but it's like transmission of the healing power. And one more very famous South Indian guru, his name is Bhagavan Kalki, and he has like let me see, Oneness University, something like that, and he has a huge ashram in Andhra Pradesh state. The name is the Golden City, and they also give diksha, but it's just healing power or blessings. Okay, the second kind of diksha is Guru Diksha, and it means, Guru Diksha means if you receive this kind of diksha, you become disciple and somebody become guru. And great yogi, Pilot Babaji from Himalayas, he is giving this kind of diksha. Oh, Ganapati Sachitananda Swami, he is giving this kind of diksha. I mean, people come to him, ask like, oh Swamiji, I wish to be your disciple, and then he say yes or no, and it's a Guru Diksha. And another kind of diksha is when you receive initiation into meditation and mantra techniques. That's exactly what we have actually in our school. It's like blessing for the meditation and mantra sadhana. And this kind of blessing, it doesn't mean that you become disciple and somebody become guru. It doesn't mean that you become a part of any religious tradition. No. It's just blessing, just a power which may help you to practice meditation and mantras. And by the way, this initiation will work only if you will work. I mean, if you really practice meditation and mantras, then this diksha start to grow. If not, that's just okay, nothing special, forget about it. And of course, I'm very clear that some people who are participating in my seminars and workshops, they really practice meditation and mantras. I mean, much more mantras, much less meditation. I'm happy about it as well, because of course mantras, it's much easier. Much easier to practice and much easier to experience result. So I'm very clear that people like mantras more and meditation less. It's nice to speak about meditation, but much more complicated to practice. And still one more kind of initiation is when you become a part of certain tradition, and it's not about us as well. Because we don't have institution, we don't have a structure, because, Lahiri Baba, whom we call father of Kriya Yoga, who lived in 19th century, and my Guru Yogi Rama, both of them, told to his disciples and to the Kriya Yoga communities that, be careful if you start to create institutions about, around, blah, 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 Kriya Yoga, the next day, Kriya Yoga will die. Because institution is something which is not about meditation, something which is not about self-inquiry. Because institution is, okay, we have bank account, we have property, we have copyrights, we have our, okay, management stuff. Then next day forget about meditation and self-inquiry, because you must be absolutely free person to be in a process of self-inquiry and meditation. And yes, what is the question?
What do you think about initiation through book? I think that autobiography of Yogananda was a kind of initiation for many people.
Well, let us say that, okay, let us put, for me, it's some differences there when we speak about initiation, which is actually certain ritual, can be simple, can be, huge, but it's a ritual. And when we read, for example, great book like Autobiography of a Yogi or any other great book, and I may mention, books written by Sri Aurobindo, by Swami Rama, it's a books which may, help you to experience grace. Books written by Swami Kriyananda, by Sogyal Rinpoche. It's a grace, but it's not initiation. It's a grace. It's like you may come to the church, to the synagogue, to the Shiva temple, and experience this grace, but it's not initiation. Still, I believe that initiation, it's a certain ritual. And why in our tradition we don't have Guru Diksha? Okay, because our approach is that, Guru is your true self, and we are very strict about it. And you may learn meditation techniques and meaning of the bija mantras, for example, from me. And it's, maybe next time I'll learn something useful from you. And that's how it's happened, human culture. We're learning from each other. But real Guru is in your spiritual heart, and that is, Shiva, absolute consciousness, Lord God. And that is the ultimate Guru. And, if still we wish to, express bhakti, devotion, then, Mahatma Babaji is the object for that. Or, in our tradition is also, we have like small number of great gurus. Goraknath is can be object of devotion, or Jesus the Christ, Buddha, or Krishna, Sai Baba. But devotion is maybe we'll speak about it like next time, next video about devotion. But ultimate answer is Supreme Guru is in your heart, but still devotion is also there, but it's not less than Mahatma Babaji. So it means if you will meet Mahatma Babaji yourself personally, and if he will accept you as a disciple, then maybe he can give you Guru Diksha, but not me. And Yogi Ramayana was also very clear about it. And as you remember, I told you a couple of funny stories and very interesting stories when some Indian devotees put, it was, years ago when he was still with us. Some people took a picture of Yogi Ramayana, put it on the, next to the Krishna and Mahatma Babaji, and started to worship it. And then Yogi Rama came to know, and it was a scandal. He asked to remove his picture, and he told to his people that they're stupid idiots. They must worship to the Krishna and Mahatma Babaji, and not to himself. So that's the approach. And mostly people, when they come to my master classes, seminars and workshops, mostly they take initiation. Some of them are not, and that's okay for me. Who knows, maybe huge number of reasons for that. And there is no any contradiction to take initiation, okay, from me, and at the same time from another 100 other sources. Because our initiation is just for the techniques. If you wish to practice mantra, Bijamantra tradition, and Kriya Yoga meditation techniques, okay, welcome to take initiation. And we have one initiation for everything. It's like one diksha for meditation, Kriya Yoga techniques, and for the Bijamantra. So it's like one initiation, and it's short, beautiful. And when I receiving all that feedback from the people, sometimes people experience some huge things like immediately, but most of the people experience on the way later on if they practice. Because Kriya Yoga never promise, if it is genuine Kriya Yoga, never promise any kind of breakthrough experiences tomorrow. You have to work step by step, and then you experience whatever. It can be spiritual, it can be your life purpose, it can be transformation of some conditions of your life, like multi-level transformation, if we can describe it in such a funny way. But you have to work, and then result will be there. So that's about initiation.